BBA. Good morning, everyone. I am Samir Akhtar of second BBA. It's my immense pleasure to welcome you all for the today guest lecture on Entrepreneur Success Story Series for BBA students, organized by School of Management KPRCAS. On behalf of School of Management KPRCAS, I heartily welcome our esteemed chief guest, Mr. J. Velan Tangaraj, Managing Director, MRJ Export Managing Partner, Friends Trading, Tuticorin. Welcome, sir. I welcome our distinguished principal, Dr. S. Balusamy, sir, backbone behind all our efforts. Welcome, sir. I welcome Dr. P. Samsundar, sir, Associate Professor, Dean of School of Management. Welcome, sir. I welcome Dr. S. Vanitha ma'am, Associate Professor and HOD of School of Management. Welcome, ma'am. I welcome all our faculty members of School of Management. Last but not least, I welcome all my fellow graduates of KPRCAS to this wonderful webinar. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir.
Now, I request the Dean of School of Management, Dr. P. Shyamsundar sir, to give a felicitation address.
Today's resource person and extraordinary and excellent human being, Volan sir, the program coordinators, Dr. Vanitha madam, HOD of SOM, and Professor Karthik, co-coordinator for this program, and the faculty members from other schools, and the friend of Valan and myself, Mr. Jail Singh, and my dear students, friends, and my dear team members. Good morning, all. I'm really happy to deliver the felicitation address for this wonderful program. So, dear students, there are totally 62 participants, including of the resource person, the faculty members from School of Management, and also faculty members from other schools. So, I don't know, when it comes to the students' point of view, how many students are really interested to listen this series, success story series. So when I joined here, principal sir stated that, our principal sir, Dr. S. Balusamy sir, stated that, so all BBA students having their dreams to start their business or they want to do their family, they want to carry out their parents' business. So that is the thing said by our principal sir. So always principals are suggesting us to, instead of taking 100% classroom lectures, sir always stating that 50% you can you can go for a regular class and 50% you please give the practical exposure. So I thought that then we had a discussion with Vanitha madam, HOD madam, and we want to organize the beautiful success stories program for the beautiful students of the BBA students. Why we are organizing this success story series? Why we have invited a lot of entrepreneurs for the students? The purpose is, first of all, you have to learn what are the mistakes the entrepreneurs did. And from those mistakes, they have made it to the stepping stones. So dear students, this success story program is going to be a wonderful program. And Vanitha madam and Professor Karthik put a lot of efforts to organize this program. And also, I wholeheartedly thank all the entrepreneurs who have accepted for this complete series. So again and again, I'm saying, dear students, this program is not an ordinary program. if you are going to listen these 7 days stories, the successful stories, definitely no one is going to stop you to become an entrepreneur. You please believe these words, okay? And all the very best to all my the students friends. And also I would like to convey my sincere thanks to the resource person Valan Tangaraj sir on behalf of KPR College of Arts, Science and Research, our chairman sir KP Ramasamy sir, and our principal sir Dr. S. Balusamy sir, and on behalf of all the faculty members and students of KPRCAS, once again I wholeheartedly welcome Valan Tangaraj for this wonderful program. So dear students, you please make use of this program. You just take a pen and paper. You please write down all the things. Okay, definitely these things are going to be useful for you all. Valan sir, actually after completion of the MBA program only, he started his business. Even though his father has get into the business, after MBA program only, he full-fledgedly get into the business. But for BBA students, you people are studying only second year BBA. So majority of the participants are from second BBA and only few participants from third BBA. So see the opportunity, how well the college is creating a lot of opportunity for you people. So you don't wait after completion of the BBA or after getting to the PG program, you want to do a business. Just listen the success stories of all these successful entrepreneurs. Definitely it's a great opportunity and a great environment for you all. Okay. So with these words, once again, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to the program coordinators, Dr. Vanitha Madam and Karthik sir for organizing this type of programs for the benefit of the students. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's important to be a person of honor than be a person with wealth. Now I call upon Pavitra to introduce our honorable chief guest.
Good morning. I am Pavitra of second BBA. I am profusely overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest of the day, Mr. J. Valan Tangaraj, Managing Director at Layer Nuts and Foods Private Limited. He completed schooling in St. Mary's Boys Higher Secondary School 1997 to 2003, the Bachelor of Science BS and Computer Science in Comrade College, Tirchandur Road, Tuticorin. MBA and Marketing Management at Sri Ramakrishna Institute of Technology 2006 to 2008. He had an experience in marketing field as marketing executive. Porta Global Logistics Private Limited for 8 months. MRJ Export Owners Overseas Marketing, Product Analysis, Logistics and Finance. French Trading Managing Partner for 11 years, 5 months. At present, he is working as Managing Director at Layer Nuts and Foods Private Limited for 1 year, 8 months. He had an experience in various countries such as China, Dubai, Malaysia, Tanzania, Mauritius, Colombia, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Abu Dhabi. Thank you.
Thank you, Pavitra.
Now, I request our distinguished chief guest, Mr. J. Valan Tangaraj sir, to address the gathering.
Yeah, good morning, one and all present here. And I would like to thank KPR College of Arts and Science and Dr. Shyam sir for giving me the wonderful opportunity for telling my stories and make 60 participants for hearing my story. And thank you so much. So before I'm going into the subject, is it anyone not able to understand Tamil like that? Any students is there from North Indians like that, so that I can be able to communicate in both English and Tamil?
Okay, sir. You can go for both Tamil and English, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what is success? When first Shyam sir asked me to tell about the success stories, I a little bit hesitant to talk about success. Because I said, Shyam sir, I didn't get success and all the way I have many goals and not yet achieved. But Shyam sir said, in your point of view, you didn't achieve, but our point of view, you achieved in an entrepreneurship journey. So I would say that in a two-part. One part is, as a student, you please understand this. When I was in the earlier age, younger age, I was very much determined to be a businessman. When I finished my college and I'm into this entrepreneur journey for the past 10, 12 years. So that's a success. Means in the first part, I succeeded. As an entrepreneur, I succeeded in the first part because I determined to be a businessman from my childhood, and I'm a businessman now. That is one way success. With that success, I'm capable to talk to you regarding the success stories. The second part, I have many goals because in the later part, I can share about my goals also. That is a very big goal. I know that, but in my lifetime, I will achieve it. After that, I will give a success stories that will be very good and different type of you can movie like that. So let's get started. How I started. So when I finished my 2008 MBA in SRIT, Coimbatore, I started working for a logistics company in Thoothukudi. Initially I started thinking at least I have to work for 2 years and then I have to start my business. But I worked for 6 months, but my mind didn't stuck into job or work. So in 6 months, I quit my job and very risk-taking one, I immediately jump into business. So at that time, I don't have any orders, I don't have any business, I don't have any money, nothing at all. On the 6 months, I worked for a logistics company as a marketing executive, and I paid up for 5,000 rupees per month in 2008. So I have only that much money. That was also somewhat it was expenses, something it's covered, and I have some little more money only. So on that time, we first we started the friends trading company with our partners who are my fellow MBA classmates from SRIT, Mr. Saravanan and Mr. Yuvraj. And we three started the company in 2009 March. That is friends trading. Still, we are running this company and we are exporting it agriculture products in that company. It's very successful and we are doing it very well. And the thing is, here you make point of view is the risk. We don't have any business, we don't have any customer, we don't have any product. With a complete risk taking, complete intuition, we quit our job. Actually, Saravanan is also working in a logistics company in Tirupur. We both quitted at the same time, only 6 months of work experience, and started the company Friends Trading, and we did a very good job, and till now it's continuing. And then 2010 again I started another company, MRJ Exports. Here we explored a lot of products. Actually, I don't have any experience in business. This is my scratch. From the scratch, I started this business. So first, initially, I don't know anything about product, but I went through 50 different types of products specification. I went meet the sellers, buyers, and everything. And in my lifetime, as of now, I exported nearly 15 to 20 types of products, ranging from shells, crab shells, cuttlefish bone, chitin, salt, cashew nuts, cotton yarn, fabric, notebooks, papers and boards, stationeries. There are a lot of products I'm still exporting to many countries. So how it started, and it's all a different story. It's all of online marketing we did on this. So far we importing peas, parupu, you understand the we imported that peas, and we are importing raw cashew nuts from African countries. Currently, our main business is export of salt, export of coconuts, export of cashew nuts, import of raw cashew nuts. As far as raw cashew nuts is concerned, we have 0.2% share in market share. And we are our goal is to increase it to 2% of market share in the next 5 years, Rakesh Kota. So to know about market share, uh, to make you into business, you have to know what's the position you are into, and what's the position you have to be in. So that's the main thing. Here, I would like to recollect that earlier you attended the session from Young Indians Thuthukudi. On that, Dr. Mahendran talked about this vanilla thing. And on that, he said that world share, 5 to 6% of world vanilla market was vanilla market share is with his company, the Vanilla Grower Ventures Private Limited, something. So in the particular person from your area, from Coimbatore, and a small town in Pollachi, is controlling 5 to 6% of world share. So start small like that. This is the part one. What I did? Uh, what is my from 2008 to as of now? What I am doing? This is the thing. So next, இது வந்து கொஞ்சம் இன்ட்ராக்ஷனா இருந்ததுன்னா கொஞ்சம் நல்லா இருக்கும். ஸோ எனி டைம் யூ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ப்ளீஸ் ஆஸ்க் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் so that it will be easy. ஏன்னா யூஸ்வலி what I do is any presentation I will take PPT presentation and do some classes like that. I have a PPT presentation as it is story, but so that I didn't have any PPT presentations. So anytime you can stop and ask questions, or you can put it in chat, or no problem. Okay, so I will always open the chat in my desktop. So before preparing for this, I made it to 4 parts. The first part is what I'm doing, what I call this as success. That one is finished. And second part is exposure or turning point in my life, what I did to this point. And the third one is what made me to do this. And the fourth part is advice for you, so that I can you can have some key points to take it in your mind. So காலேஜ்லயும் நிறைய லெக்சர்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் அட்டன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ சக்சஸ் ஸ்டோரிஸ்ன்னு இதை விட நிறைய லெக்சர்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி அட்டன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ அப்பெல்லாம் நிறைய கவனிச்சிருக்க மாட்டோம். ஸோ இப்போ நான் இதுக்கு சில ப்ரெசன்டேஷன்ஸ் அதெல்லாம் காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணும்போது எப்படினாலும் அவங்க எல்லாம் லிசன் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நினைச்சிட்டே கூட ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். பட் இந்த சக்சஸ் ஸ்டோரிஸ் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஐ ரீகலெக்ட் மை லாஸ்ட் 10-12 இயர்ஸ். ஐ ரீகலெக்ட் அண்ட் நான் எங்க இருந்தேன், எப்படி இருந்தேன், ஸோ நவ் எப்படி இருக்கிறேன்றத ஒரு பயங்கரமான ஒரு ரீகலெக்ட். அண்ட் எவ்ரி டைம் ஐ மேக் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் ஃபார் காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஐ லேர்ன் நியூ திங்ஸ். வாட் எவர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு எந்த அளவுக்கு பெனிஃபிட், the same benefit we as a resource persons we are having. ஸோ அது எப்படி அப்படின்னா, என்ன கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்ற போது அதை நம்ம செஞ்சிருக்கிறோமான்ற ஒரு தாட் ப்ராசஸ். நம்ம இப்போ உங்களுக்கு ஒரு இது சொல்றோம், ஒரு அட்வைஸ் சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா நம்ம இதை செஞ்சிருந்தாதான் சொல்ல முடியும், சொல்லணும், அதுதான். ஸோ அதனால ஐ எம் வெரி keen and thank you for being a resource person for today's session. I learned a lot of things and have a recollection over the past 10-12 years. ஸோ எக்ஸ்போஷர் அப்படின்ற பட்சத்துல இதை நான் நிறைய பேட்ட என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்டே சொல்லியிருப்பேன். இட்ஸ் இன் எதுக்கு நிறைய படிக்கணும் அப்படின்றதுக்கு. பிகாஸ் ஓவர் த பீரியட் ஐ எவல்யூஷன் 10th படிக்கும்போது நான் பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா எனக்கு வந்து ஆசை வந்து ஒரு மாட்டு பண்ண வைக்கணும் அப்படின்றதுதான் என்னோட மைண்ட் செட்ல இருந்து. அகெயின் 12th படிக்கும்போது பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ஒரு சர்வீஸ் சென்டர்ஸ். ஸோ நம்ம பாக்குற விஷயங்கள் தான் நம்ம தாட்ஸ்ல வரும், நம்ம தாட்ஸ்ல இருக்கிறதா நம்மளோட செயல்ல வரும். ஸோ சர்வீஸ் ஸ்டேஷன்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ஐ ஹாவ் அ ட்ரீம். ஸோ 10th ல இருந்து அகெயின் வாட் இஸ் சக்சஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்ட்ல சொன்னதுல பாத்தீங்கன்னா 10th ல இருந்து 11th 12th போகும்போது all the students will ask your friends, I am going to an engineer, I am going to a doctor, and all these things. But on the 10th itself, I say I am going to a businessman, and I will study at Kamaraj College, and I will do business in my own town like that. That's my mindset. So when 12th, I started thinking to make a service station business. So again, I joined the college and UG at Kamaraj College, Computer Science. While studying in college, UG, I think of making a supermarket in Thoothukudi. So that's my mindset. I have to make it supermarkets, and this is my business. Once I started studying the MBA, my complete exposure was a different level. I want to do the world level business and export imports. So whatever you study, your exposure will income. Whatever you occur, your exposure will income. You have to increase your exposure to a maximum level, because what you see is making you as a thoughts, and that will make you into action. So this is my school UG PG, how I evolved, how my mentally how I prepared for this business, what kind of ideas and all I got it. So what shaped me uh, in this journey? It will be 2008 I started the business. In 2008 I attended a Haga Institute of Leadership Training for a 2 days training program I attended. So that's a different kind of thing. On that only on that training program I heard about the term goal setting, and I completely do it. Every year I do my goals. So that's a main turning point in my life. And on that Haga Institute of Leadership Training, I introduced into a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So I read it's a complete different level of books. I read the book on that time itself. So that also, these two things initially changed my perspective and changed my mind. And what I am here is, there are some part that there will be a connection to this program. And from that time onwards, I completely into reading books. Today, I have some 150 to 200 books, small books and library in my home itself. So book shaped my life in a different level. To name a few books for you students, that will be something called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's one of the main book. And Who Moved My Cheese, The Richest Man in Babylon, Atomic Habits, Psychology of Money, Fire in Club, and also in to name a few, I also read Tamil literature from Kalki, Chandelian, Udayanan, Balakumaran. So all this. Uh, I'm not an early reader. Earlier, I love to read, but I don't have money to invest in books like this. But 2008, when I attend this leadership program, on that time itself, I'm investing in books. I'm reading daily. So these are all the one. I have a small library in my home itself, 150 to 200 books I have. And other things shaped my life was a social organization. In 2013, I joined the organization JCA, Junior Chamber International. It's a completely voluntary organization. It's for personal development. On that, I attended a mini program, ABLE, Academy for Business Leadership and Excellence, Nanda. So a lot of programs are there. I attended this program, and I have so much of confidence and so much of life skills I got in that JCA moment. From that, I learned a lot of things, and these are all the turning point in my life. If it is not a turning point, I'm not here. That's the main thing. This is the second part, how I got the exposure, and what's the turning point in my life. So again, I'm saying this about exposure. I want to say another thing. I'm in the in the Haga Institute of Leadership. They asked me to write a goal setting, and I'm continuously doing. Every year, I do my goal setting. On that time, I written my goal as I have to have a capital of 5 lakhs rupees. So if I am writing, I have to have a capital of 5 lakh rupees, means I'm zero. Okay. So the first time we do shipment is Red Chili. On that, we partnered. Everyone borrowed 2 lakhs. I borrowed 2 lakhs from my builders after finishing the shipment, purchasing, selling, exporting. After receiving the LC payment, I repaid the 2 lakhs rupees on that time. So I have left with no money. After that, I write the goal as I have to have a capital of 5 lakhs. So this is my ultimate goal. And in one other way, from my dad's money, on that time, 2006, my father passed away. In 2009, some amount of 5 lakhs I got as a capital. So, okay. So this is the first seed money I got it in my business. Other than that, nothing. I'm started with zero, started from scratch. So now I'm recollecting my goal. my monthly expenses is now 5 lakhs. So this is what we have to track the goals. We get some inspirations and all these things. So every year, write your goals. And this is all the exposure and turning point in my life. Goal setting is an important turning point in my life. And what made me to do this? Any questions regarding this? Any students? So before moving to part 3 and part 4, I'm just segregating this to have a better knowledge for you. So the part 3 is what made me to do this. What made me to do this is I have my own goals. Uh, uh, every year the goal will change. My last year I made my goal as 1,000 crore turnover per year. It's my ultimate goal. I have to do 1,000 crore turnover company. Okay, and also determination because I'm doing this for. It's not a business. It's not my. Earlier I write a business is my passion. If I when I'm recollecting this all these things, I read taken my old books and also business is my passion like that. So without business, I didn't. I won't go for work. I won't do nothing. I will be in business. So that's the determination and I have and action. In earlier, I said that I exported around 15 types of products, and now I'm standing at 4 types of products, and I explored about 50 types of products. And there are a lot of ups and swings in life, and there are a lot of pressure. So to overcome all these things, I'm determined to do and determined with my goal to achieve. That's one. And the action. I have a lot of friends who wants to do business, but they will not take action regarding this. So if you do whatever the things, you have to take action so that only you can make this work. And again, the another thing is developing the skills and talents. Earlier, I'm very hesitant to talk to people's communication. As far as concerned, communication, public speaking, and even networking. Also, I have some issues. And over the period, I understand my stand and uh, confidently and in particular, I gain some knowledge and practically apply that and have some networking skills and have some public speaking skills, communication skills. These are all the talent we can develop over the period of time if you are know what we are lacking and continuous learning. Uh, I learn from every day and from everyone. Everyone I speak, I learn from everyone, and from books I learn a lot. And networking. I used to network with all the peoples. I used to go to conferences. Many of these business programs like CIA, like yes, and entrepreneur school like that. I will go and attend program and like to network and risk taking. With this small money, 5 lakhs, without risk taking, I'm not here in this moment. So I always like to take risk in my business. This is what made me to do this. What I'm here is this. And again, advice for students maybe start as early as if you can. So some regrets I have is நம்ம இப்போ இப்படி இருக்கிறோம். ஸோ இன்னும் நல்லா இருந்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா we have to start early. நான் காலேஜ் படிக்கும் போதே business start பண்ணியிருந்துக்கலாம். So like that. But as far as early as possible, start to achieve your goal. I'm not saying everyone into business. Whatever the goal you have, if you have a goal aspirant as a civil servant or uniform service or bank service or business or agriculture, whatever the goal you have, start to think about it and take action now itself. That's my one first advice for the students. And the second one is read as many as books, uh, because books has a very high potential to shape your minds, thoughts, and everything. So read as many as books. Have a fixed schedule. Even in your college also, you can have book club and share one book at per month and discuss about this. That will give you completely shape your minds in a different level. And master your numbers. Master your numbers means you can know where you are. இன்னைக்கு as a தமிழ்நாடு level, as a India level, as a world level, எவ்வளவு பேர் MBA படிக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அதுல நம்ம எந்த லெவல்ல இருக்கோம். ஸோ எக்ஸாம்பிள் இப்போ இந்தியால 100 பேர் MBA படிக்கிறாங்க, இந்தியால 200 பேர் MBA படிக்கிறாங்க, தமிழ்நாட்டுல 100 பேர் MBA படிக்கிறாங்க. அதுல நீங்க ஒரு ஆளு. ஸோ இந்த 100 பேர்ல how we can
Sir,
make a difference.
sorry for the interruption. Our principal
Hello.
sir joined, sir. I request our
Okay.
principal sir to deliver a few words about this program to the students. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, no problem, sir. We don't want to disturb, sir. Sir, well done, sir. On behalf of KPR Group, once again, I would like to welcome you. It's a great day for us. In this occasion, I would like to congratulate the School of Management team, HOD and faculty team and students friends. They organized an excellent and one-week entrepreneurial success story series. Almost you are in that Thuthukudi, that too you know very well about the complete scenario of that export. Then our motto also, so luckily we are an industry backed institution. They are into the same business, but my humble request, our students, you can understand the scenario and the demand. Now for the entire state government, they fixed the target for each and every state in the highly positive aspects. The government regulations and everything highly positive in nature. It's an even I requested our school also. It is not an classroom setup of learning for our own School of Management. Almost 50% importance for our learnings, 50% completely activities. I hope this week every person has they are Jambavan in their own field. So they faced many challenges before achieving the present level or the present position. So each and every one of you, I hope you joined or took an School of Management program at KPR you can fulfill your dream and your parents' dream also, because this entrepreneurial area is one of the gold mine. When you are taking a proper risk, when you are calculating the thing in a very fantastic manner, indirectly your subjects also supporting you in all the angles, because it's a different domain. I know many of our friends and many of our seniors, even they quit their job and they entered into the entrepreneurial activity, because it's a gold mine. Everybody knows, but when you want to take the thing very seriously up to your matured level, then after onwards, automatically all the climates would be favorable in nature. When you are an entrepreneur, you are not only earning and fixing career path for yourself and your family, you are an income earner for our government of India also. So the many schemes and the many supportive components they will give from their side also. I think the entire week the resource persons are excellent. The very first day, the opening batsman, our Valence Thangarajan sir. So whenever time permit, when you are coming to Coimbatore, please visit our campus and discuss with our members directly. It will give another positive energy to them also. Sorry for the interruptions, and whenever time permit, please come forward directly and give your valuable suggestions and ideas. Thank you very much. Have a good day. All the very best.
Thank you. Thanks for your invitation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Valan sir, you can continue, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So the third piece of advice is master your numbers. If you say 100 members in 100 DBA students in Tamil Nadu, means how you can be in the top 10. Everyone is studying the same MBA. What are the extra skills you can acquire so that you can be in top 10? If example, I'm not saying example. If you know some tallies, if you have some cost accounting, extra other than BBA, what is the extra talent you have? What's the extra skill you have? Admin procedures, communication skills. What are all the skills make you to the top 10 or top 1 make you? If it is 100 students is studying MBA, what I am different with? you have to work on and master your numbers. It's for the students, it's this, and every field for a business, you have to know your numbers and where you work. And the fourth piece of advice is do what makes you unique. And the same thing, master your numbers, it's linked to it. Example to the easiest way is to be in the top 3%. If you have a 600 crore population in the world, only 3% have the written goals. Okay. So if you are writing a written goals, you will be in the 3% bracket. So immediately you can jump from 100% in a population. You will be in the 3%, top 3%. You just write your goal, you will be in the top 3% in the world. If you work on the goals, means you will be in the top 1% in the world. So these are all the simple things, simple techniques that will make you very unique in this current situation. And the same thing, have a written goal. Have a goal for 1 year, 1 month, 5 years, 10 years. So start write your goals. You can ask your scholars to make a goal setting, a special session for it also. It will be a best practice to have a written goal. If you people in this BBA, 60 students are there, 60 students have a written goals, means your college will be at top position in Coimbatore, in Tamil Nadu, like that. So be specific and write the goals, and be humble. Whatever the things you know, we have to be so humble. Respect your teachers, respect your parents, respect elders, respect your country. These are all the things in that. And believe in compounding. You can read the book Atomic Habits. Whatever the small habits you follow, it will have a big impact in your life. If you are doing a small thing over the period of time, it will have a very good positive result in your life. If you do a small bad things in your life, it will have a big negative impact in your life in the long term. This is the atomic habits. You may see it's just a small habit, but it have a long-term impact in your life, positive and both a negative. So you have to aware of this. What to do is as important as what not to do. நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும்ன்றது எவ்வளவு முக்கியமோ என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்றதும் அவ்வளவு முக்கியம். So have some mentor, have some good friends, have some இல்லைன்னா உங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ்டே கூட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க. என்ன பண்ணணும்ன்றத விட என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்றது ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம். Have some mentor. So these are all the piece of advice for you. Hope I did some justice to my session. These are all. My session is over. Any question is open. Anything you can ask.
There is a question. There is a question.
Yes, sir.
Before that, Valan sir, I want to say a few things.
Yeah, thank you. Solunga, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So every day I'm also learning from a lot of things from you. So before getting to that, dear students and dear faculty members, I want to clarify one thing. So we, the batch, 60 students studied in MBA batch, 2006 to 2008. So maybe if you may think about Valan sir is a friend of Dr. Shyam. That's why he invited what success he may attain like that. But the real story is, so one of the things I have listened from Valan sir presentation, just a quick review for that. So when he studies at 10th standard, he want to do business. 12th standard, he want to do business. UG, he want to do business. When it comes to PG, he want to do the business at the world level. So that's the statement set by Valan sir. So see the clarity, students. So after studying PG only, Valan sir have the thought he want to do a business in the world level. Then one more thing I want to convey this time. If 100 people start a business, only 1 or 2 will become the successful person. If you have any doubt, you just Google it and you just get the data. If 100 people are doing, only 1 or 2 because of the consistency, because of the passion towards the business only success. Then one more thing, he suggested a lot of books for the improvement. Then he get into the social organization, then personal development. Then one more thing I want to clarify, and I want to give the exact, the factual things to you all. So after completion of the MBA program, Valan Tangaraj want to do a business. Many people joined the job, including me. At the time, 2008, my salary was 8,000 rupees. I'm happy with that. But at the time of doing a business, Valan sir is having zero investment, zero capital. I know that, so I take the privilege of to tell this to my students. So Valan Tangaraj sir income, dear students, listen carefully. Valan Tangaraj sir income in 2008 may be less than in 2008 maybe less than 2,000 rupees per month. At the time, my salary and my friends also joined in IT companies, their salary 25,000. And then 2008 itself, I'm saying 20,000, 25,000. So I don't want to get into the IT companies. I want to do my PhD. That's why I'm not thinking about all those things. Just I want to do my PhD. I get into academics. So here the point is, see the growth rate. So how many of you listened? I don't know. Now the Valan Tangaraj sir expenses is monthly 5 to 5 lakh rupees. His expenses. Then think about the income. You just calculate it. The 2008, his income is less than 2,000 rupees. In 2020-21, his expenses is 5 lakhs. Then think about his income. So dear students, I am extremely and I deliberately stating that I have seen many businessmen, okay, but see the growth level. So when it comes to business, you don't think that only the Adani or Ambani, okay, those things, those big giants are the business people. So these people are really the successful persons when you are seeing in our region, okay. So my point is, if you want to earn more, if you want to live the global life, then you have to think about your business, okay. So that's why we are taking this much efforts to organize this program. Okay, so I know that many people started business, but they failed because they are not having the patience, they are not having their consistency. Then one more thing, Sir stated that what to do and what not to do, right? So these are the points the students have to note it down. So he may be my friend. That is not a reason I'm inviting Valan sir. Okay, I'm openly stating that 2008, think about Valan sir income, and 2021, think about Valan sir income. This is only because of the discipline and passion towards the business. And one more thing, he stated that if you want to do a business, you please start it earlier, much earlier. So this is the right age for you people to get a chance to attend a program like this. Okay, so as per the statement by Valan sir also, you have the right mentor. Okay, so as per our principal sir suggestion, our management suggestion, we made a mentor-mentee group also. From industries also, we have, you people have the mentor. So you please make use of that. Okay, then think about my friend's salary. Those who get into IT companies or some other companies, now the salary may be less than lakh rupees. So 2008, they get into 20,000 rupees or 25,000 rupees. Okay, otherwise you take it as a my salary. At the 2008, my salary was 8,000 rupees. I'm happy with that. Now my salary is 50,000 rupees. Okay, but Valan sir salary 2,000 rupees per month in the year 2008. Now his expenses is 5 lakh rupees. Okay, so that's why he is successful. He is one of the successful person in the entrepreneurship. That's why I have invited him to give a lecture, to give a success story for my students. So dear students, if you want to earn more, if you want to live the global life, then you please think about it, you please make use of it. When I am studying my BCom program, no one as faculty organize these type of programs to the students. Okay, so you all please make use of these programs. Now over to the MC desk. This is the greatest opportunity for you all. You please discuss and clarify all the things with Valan sir. Thank you, sir. Over to MC. Thank you.
Sir, few questions are there in the chat box. I just
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will answer one by one. Okay. What are the best products to export? This is up to you because you have to select the product as per your knowledge, as per the availability, as per your skill set. You can select your product because I can't suggest the best product. The best thing I can say is whatever the product gets nearby, you can start exploring. ஸோ இப்போ உங்களுக்கு பக்கத்துல கிடைக்கிற ப்ராடக்ட் அப்படின்னா அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை பத்தின நாலேஜை கேதர் பண்றதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியா இருக்கும். ஸோ எக்ஸாம்பிள் கரூர்னா மேடப்ஸ், திருப்பூர்னா கார்மெண்ட்ஸ், கோயம்புத்தூர்னா மிஷினரிஸ், பொள்ளாச்சின்னா அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். ஸோ விச் பார்ட் யூ ஆர் என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் செலக்ட் பண்றீங்களோ யூ கேன் ஹாவ் அ குட் நாலேஜ் அபவுட் திஸ் ப்ராடக்ட் அண்ட் இஃப் யூ ஹாவ் அ குட் நாலேஜ் ஒன்லி யூ கேன் எக்ஸ்போர்ட் த ப்ராடக்ட். Okay, so this is the one. And what are all the risk in export? And is there any story to share with you? Face maximum risk or loss in exports? நிறைய இருக்கு, நிறைய இது பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ ஒரு டைம் பேமெண்ட் வைஸ் வி ஆர் ஸோ ஸ்டிஞ்சி. பட் ஒன் டைம் என்னாச்சு அப்படின்னா 20% அட்வான்ஸ் வாங்கிட்டு துபாய்க்கு ஒரு ஷிப்மெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அந்த துபாய்க்கு ஷிப்மெண்ட் பண்ணும்போது 20% பண்ணிட்டு பேலன்ஸ் 80% தரணும். பேங்க் மூலியமா தான் நாங்க டாக்குமெண்ட் அனுப்போம். பட் அதர் சைட்ல இருந்து பார்ட்டி என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த 80% வந்து டாக்குமெண்ட் அனுப்பிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அதை ரிட்டர்ன் எடுத்து டைரக்டா கொரியர் அனுப்புங்க, நான் வித்துட்டு காசு தரேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொல்றாங்க. ஸோ வி நோ தட் இட் வில் பி அ சீட்டிங். ஸோ இது வந்து கண்டிப்பா சீட்டிங்கா தான் இருக்கும்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஐ டைரக்ட்லி வென்ட் டு துபாய் அண்ட் 15 days ஐ ஸ்டேட் தர். டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு இன்னொரு பார்ட்டி பிடிச்சு அவங்கள்ட்ட கொடுத்து வித்து காசை வாங்கிட்டு ரிட்டர்ன் ஊருக்கு வந்தேன். ஸோ அது ஒரு டைம். அண்ட் அகைன் இன்னொரு டைம் சேம் இதே மாதிரி ஒரு 5-6 ஷிப்மெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஈரான் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். ஹி வாஸ் குட். அண்ட் 7th ஷிப்மெண்ட் த சேம் திங் ஹி டிட். த 20% ஹி பேட் இன் அட்வான்ஸ் அண்ட் பேலன்ஸ் 80% நீங்க டாக்குமெண்ட் எடுத்து அனுப்புங்க அதுக்கப்புறம் பண்ணுங்க. பட் நாங்க அதை பண்ணல. பட் அங்க ஈரான்ல போய் என்னால பண்ண முடியாதுன்றதுனால ரிட்டர்ன் கூட்ஸை எடுத்துட்டு வந்து அதை திரும்ப கொப்ராக்கு இது பண்ணி அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி somewhat we minimized our loss. எக்ஸாம்பிள் அது வந்து ஒரு 20 lakhs வேல்யூ அப்படின்னா ஒரு 5 lakhs we made it loss and 15 lakhs இதே இது நாங்க டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் எடுத்து கொடுத்துருந்தோம்னா மொத்த காசும் எங்களுக்கு போயிருந்தோம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ரிஸ்க்ஸ் அது. பட் நல்ல ப்ராடக்ட் நல்ல தெளிவா பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா எக்ஸ்போர்ட்ல ரிஸ்கே கிடையாது. You can have insurance, you can have ECGC, everything was covered. Political risk cover ஆயிடும், buyer risk cover ஆயிடும், payment risk cover ஆயிடும், bank risk covered ஆயிடும் ECGC ல. So doing an export is a safe one, but we have to have the patience and correct utilization of this all these ECGCs, insurance and all these things, bank, everything. And Pavish, you explored 50 products, but you selected only 15. How to choose and narrow down a final list of products? So again, இதுல வந்து கோல்ஸ் ஒன்லி எனக்கு வந்து இது பண்ணிருக்கு. ஸோ கோல்ஸ்ன்றது இன்னைக்கு நான் பண்ற பிசினஸ் நான் நினைச்சு கூட பார்த்தது இல்லை. இதெல்லாம் பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் எழுதின கோல் ஒண்ணு என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஒண்ணு பெரிய லெவல்ல பண்ணணும், கப்பல்ல ஏற்றணும். அதாவது கப்பல் மீன்ஸ் கண்டெய்னர்ல இல்ல, ஃபுல் கப்பல், ஒரு 20,000 டன் 30,000 டன் சரக்கு ஏத்துற மாதிரி உள்ள ஒரு ப்ராடக்டை நான் வந்து எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணணும். அதர்வைஸ் வேல்யூ வைஸ் கூட இருக்கும். ஒரு கண்டெய்னர் ஏத்துனா 2 கோடி ரூபாய், ஒரு கண்டெய்னர் ஏத்துனா 1 கோடி 2 கோடி, அந்த மாதிரி வேல்யூ உள்ள இதுதான் என்னோட கோலா இருந்துச்சு. நான் சொல்றது 2010 இதெல்லாம் பாக்குறதுக்கு முன்னாடி 50 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் 15 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் எக்ஸ்போர்ட் இப்போ இருக்கிற கேஷ்யூ சால்ட் எல்லாம் பாக்குறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எழுதின கோல் வந்து அதுதான். ஸோ நான் வந்து முதல்ல சொன்ன மாதிரி ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் ஃப்ரம் ஸ்கிராச். ஐ டோன்ட் ஹாவ் எனிதிங் டு லூஸ். இன்னொரு திங் என்னன்னா எனக்கு லூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு எதுவும் இல்லை, எது வந்தாலும் எனக்கு வந்து லேர்னிங் தான். ஸோ என்னெல்லாம் ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கோ, என்னெல்லாம் என் கண்ணில் படுதோ அது எல்லாத்தையுமே நான் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணேன். ஸோ அதுலதான் அந்த 50 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். அதுல சில ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் வந்து எனக்கு ஆர்டர் கிடைச்சது தான் அந்த 15 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ். அந்த 50 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணதுல ஐ காட் 15 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் டு எக்ஸ்போர்ட். அந்த 15 ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ்ல நவ் ஐ எம் narrowed down. ஏன்னா ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராடக்ட்ஸுக்கும் வி ஹாவ் டு கான்சென்ட்ரேட். இன்ச் வைட் மைல் டீப் அப்படிம்பாங்க. நம்ம அகல உள்றதோட ஆழ உள்றது நல்லது அப்படின்றதுனால I'm now focusing on cashew nut and salt. So இதுதான் how I narrow down. What are all the risks and is there any story to share? I already ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டேன். How do you overcome demotivation? Lot of depressions are there. நிறைய இருந்திருக்கு. ஓவர் த பீரியட் ஒவ்வொரு டைமும் நிறைய இருந்திருக்கு. சடனா இப்போ டிமோட்டிவேஷன் ஒரு டைம்ல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா 2011ல ஒரு நல்ல ப்ராடக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம். சடனா அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டுக்குள்ள டிமாண்ட் இதாயிடுச்சு, கம்ப்ளீட்டா ப்ரோக் டவுன். அந்த இயர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா என்னோட சேல்ஸே கம்ப்ளீட்டா ட்ராப். ஒரு நில் கண்டிஷனுக்கு இல்லாம ஓரளவு ஏதோ பண்ணிருக்கோன்ற அளவுக்கு தான். ஆல்மோஸ்ட் அந்த டைம்ல மை டர்ன் ஓவர் வாஸ் 1.52 crore இருந்தது. அந்த மந்த் அந்த இயர்ல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா வெறும் 50 லட்சம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி டைம்ல எல்லாம் ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்திருக்கு, டிமோட்டிவேட் ஆயிருக்கேன். பட் ஹூ மூவ் மை சீஸ் அந்த புக் தான் எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணது. ஸோ அந்த கதை அது வந்து ஒரு கதை தான், ரொம்ப சின்ன புக் தான், ஹூ மூவ் மை சீஸ். ஸோ நீங்க அதை ஒரு டேலாவே கூட நீங்க பண்ணி நீங்க அதை படிச்சு உங்க இதுல ஒரு கதை கூட சொல்லலாம். ஸோ அந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கும். ஸோ அதுல இருந்து என்ன அப்படின்னா அந்த மொமெண்டம் நான் விடவே மாட்டேன். ஸோ ஐ கீப் இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் இதுல இப்போ பிரச்சனை வரும்னு தெரிஞ்சா அதுக்குள்ள ஐ காட் அனதர் ப்ராடக்ட், கயிறு தொங்கி போயிட்டே இருப்பேன். ஸோ அந்த இதுதான். ஸோ 2017 ஜிஎஸ்டி வரும்போது ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ ரொம்ப அவசர அவசரமா பண்ண ஜிஎஸ்டி ப்ராப்ளம்னால எனக்கு ஒரு 24 lakhs அதுல லாக் ஆச்சு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி டைம்ல டிமோட்டிவேட் ஆயிருக்கேன். அகைன் இப்போ கொரோனா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது வந்ததுல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா கம்ப்ளீட்டா பிசினஸே இல்லை. ஒரு 5-6 months சும்மா வீட்டுல உட்காந்து இருக்கிறோம். கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஒரு இது அந்த டைம்ல பயங்கர டிப்ரெஷன். ஸோ அந்த டைம்ல எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணது வந்து மென்டார்ஸ். ஸோ என்னோட மென்டாரை போய் பார்த்தேன். ஸோ ஹி ஹெல்ப் மீ டு கெட் அவுட் ஆஃப் தட். ஸோ these are all the demotivation I have, the depression I have in business.
So there is one question from my side, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I'm Karthik, sir. We met in Thuthukudi, sir. Do you remember, sir? The year of 2011.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How is it?
Very fine, sir.
Okay.
I have a question for my students, sir. Sir, we are looking out for training our students, sir, for entrepreneurship development. Yes, sir. Particularly in the export-import area.
Okay.
So would you provide your valuable time, sir, to train our students and give an input about what exactly is export?
Yeah.
Documentation.
Yeah, I love to deliver what I learned to the students community. We will discuss and sure we can.
And if there is any student who is interested to have an internship with you, is there a possibility, sir?
Internship, we can help it out. Internship, actually, I'm giving you a very good thing. You start communicating with CIA. You are from Coimbatore, right? Your college is from Coimbatore. CII Coimbatore is there. Under the CII, YI Young Indians is there. If you sign a MOU with that YI, you will have a wonderful opportunity to interact with all the industrial people in and around Coimbatore. They can surely help it out for you to internship, even job opportunities. They will provide you for skills training and everything at free of cost. It's a voluntary organization. So make use of it. There are a lot of things. We can also help it out. But this is very nearby to you. It's a wonderful opportunity. You can sign a MOU with YI. You can do wonders.
Sir, I have experienced your hospitality when we came there in the year of 2011. So if we plan an industrial visit to take our students to the harbor and around the exporting the logistic based companies around the port of Thuthukudi. So we would like to have your assistance, sir, and help.
Sir, இது நீங்க கேட்கவே வேண்டாம். நீங்க ஊன்னு சொன்னா போதும். I'm very இது வந்து it's pleasure for me to host you and it's a very happy thing for me to do to make the students because அந்த மாதிரி கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் எல்லாம் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணதான் I got my exposure. talking with many people, not just in books. Still, எனக்கு என்ன புக் படிச்சோம் அப்படின்றத இன்னைக்கு நான் இத்தனை புக் படிச்சதை இவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு சொல்லிடுறேன். ஆனா MBA என்ன படிச்சேன், யூஜில என்ன படிச்சேன் அப்படின்ற புக்ஸ் எல்லாம் எனக்கு இன்ன வரைக்கும் எதுவுமே ஞாபகம் இல்லை. நாட் ஈவன் அ சிங்கிள் திங். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கரிக்குலர்ஸ்க்கு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு என்னன்னாலும் ஐ கேன் ரெடி டு டூ.
There is one question, sir, from a student. Who is your role model?
ரோல் மாடல் அதுலயுமே நிறைய இப்போ ரீசெண்டா பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா பிரிவு இருக்கு. ஸ்பிரிச்சுவலா யார் ரோல் மாடல், பிசினஸ்ல யார் ரோல் மாடல், ஃபேமிலில யார் ரோல் மாடல், அந்த மாதிரி ஐ ஹாவ். அண்ட் ஒன் ரோல் மாடல் ஐ ஹாவ் இஸ் Mr. Jayant. We already have that person in the conference. He's a very good spiritual and family person. I have one role model. And another one person who is my uncle. He not even studied 10th, but he's a very good businessman. His turnover is around now 300 plus crore, and he put a factory of investment of 30 crore in Kanyakumari. He is one of my role model. And another person is Jacoby Carbons, Mr. Thomas. He's also a person who is from the scratch. He's controlling 50% of world activated carbon market. So he is also my role model. And these are all the role models who people I see, I inspire, and I have as a role model.
Thank you, sir. Students, you can post your feedback in the chat box. Yeah.
Very informative presentation, sir. Realistic presentation as you shared your experience. Sir, can you explain about your business, sir? Whether you are buying the products and selling the products in your name, or you are doing the agency services between the sellers and buyers, sir?
Actually, what in Salt, what we do is we are directly purchasing from Salt plants.
Not audible, sir.
Can you? Hello. 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 இப்போ கேக்குதா?
கேக்குதுங்க சார். எஸ் சார்.
Okay. ரெண்டு இது. ஒன்னு salt, we are directly purchasing from salt plants in Thoothukudi, and we are directly exporting the end customer in the other countries. That's the one thing in cashew nut, in salt. And the raw cashew nuts, we are directly have an office in Africa. We are directly purchasing from farmers and importing directly in our name and selling in India. And we are also having a cashew nut factory. Our own raw cashew, we are processing it and selling it to in local markets. These are all the three things we are doing now. Is it clear, ma'am? Any?
Yes, sir. Sir, for certain companies. So certain companies, they have a separate export department, sir, taking care of all sorts of exporting documentation and all procedures, sir. And there are certain agencies who are specifically taking care of the export work alone, sir. Are you doing taking care of all the exporting services of companies, sir? Such agency services and export documentation and procedures, sir?
No, what you are saying is there is a different thing. Export documentation and all that is shipping companies. In nominal word, we say it is a shipping company. We are not. We are an export-import company. We are into product. We are not into service.
Sir, you told that, say, for example,
So if we plan to export our products, sir. So first of all, whom to approach, sir?
First of all, you have to know complete specification, complete knowledge about. You have to have the complete knowledge about this product. Okay. Example, we already talked many things in Shamsar and earlier presentation also. What is the how can I say? In the product la, namma country, namma state, romba echo அடிக்குதா கரெக்டா இருக்கா ஓகே சோ எந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ல நம்ம ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்கிறோம் நம்ம ஈஸியா சோர்ஸ் பண்ண முடியும் அந்த மாதிரி ப்ராடக்ட்டை முதல்ல சூஸ் பண்ணணும் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நான் எவ்ரி டைம் ஐ எம் சேயிங் இஸ் முரிங்க ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராடக்ட்டுக்கும் நேஷனல் ஆவரேஜ் இருக்கும் அதாவது இப்போ உருளைக்கிழங்கு எடுத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா நேஷனல்ல இந்தியா ஃபுல்லா 100 உருளைக்கிழங்கு விளையுதுன்னா தமிழ்நாட்டுல ஒரு 10 விளையும் 10% ஷேர் வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டுல இருக்கும் 10% கர்நாடகாவில் இருக்கும் ஸோ சேம் திங் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் இப்போ கோகனட்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா 14% தமிழ்நாடோட ஷேர் 14% கர்நாடகா ஷேர் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் ஸோ இதே இது முரிங்க எடுத்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா 98% வாஸ் தமிழ்நாடு ஷேர் and it was a very good product has an herbal product so lot of opportunities in that இப்போ கூட government has a incentive program for the moringa export 7 districts for identified for this so அந்த மாதிரி products நீங்க choose பண்ணும்போது it will be easy for you to find a buyers ஏன்னா நீங்க எந்த buyers moringa தேவைனாலும் they will come to தமிழ்நாடு only so you can easily attract buyers so இது போக நீங்க buyers கிடைக்கணும் அப்படின்னா ஒன்னு என்கிட்ட இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்குன்றத நீங்க ஆன்லைன்ல வந்து நீங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ணணும் ஸோ அது தனி மெக்கானிசம் அது இது போக யார் வாங்குறான்னு தெரியறத எம்பசில தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம் ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்கல்ஸ் டேட்டாஸ் நிறைய இருக்கும் ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இதுல வாங்கி நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம்
Thank you, sir. Actually, I was being a few years back. I went on training with this export and import training, sir. What you said is it's a very long procedure. We want to become a member and certain boards, and we want to get so. It's a very clear, sir, but practically coming, it's a very tedious process initially, sir. To find a buyer, to find a genuine buyer, to do all the documentations, then to find a place in a container, whom to approach, and all those, and still a lot of as you said, getting advance or going through LC. So it's a very long procedure, sir. Unless the experience. So are you supporting or giving guidance in that aspect, sir?
Yeah, for students, we can give them whatever the guidance they need. We can through college to the students. We can anytime we can give any kind of guidance. But what you are saying is it's a big procedure. I know, but if you think of big procedure, we won't do. Just get into it. குதிச்சிரணும். So இவ்ளோ இருக்கே நினைச்சோனா பண்ண மாட்டோம். குதிச்சிட்டோம்னா ஈஸி தான்.
What you said is right. Even now we are suggesting the same to our students. We missed actually. We should have started all this earlier. At that time, we don't have that vision and all what our dean sir said. Okay, we got a job, and at that time even there is not much exposure towards entrepreneurship. Maybe for people who have got their entrepreneurial background, they might have done so. But just again, like what you're insisting, we are insisting as students. If you had an idea to start, please don't delay. Whatever risk you can take in the earlier stage. Once that has be like family commitment, all those comes, taking risk itself is a very big challenge. But we need all your support, sir, and guidance because you're in Tuticorin, the hub, you're people of containers and everything. So we had products, but as far as export documentation, I think you people are keen. So definitely we will have some collaborations to guide our students in exporting and other activities.
Yeah, sure.
Presentation is really good, sir. It inspired all of us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Valan sir, once again. So once again, on behalf of so anyhow, there is a formal order thanks is there, Valan sir. So anyhow, once again, on behalf of our KPR management, my heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for spending your valuable time. Students, again and again, I'm saying, you please take the real life example of myself, my story, and a Valan sir story. Okay, I'm openly saying, நிறைய சம்பாதிக்கணும், ஓகே, பெரிய கார் வாங்கணும், ஃபேமிலியை நல்லா பார்த்துக்கணும், லைஃப்ல சொசைட்டில ஒரு நல்ல பேர் எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னா கஷ்டப்படாம எதுவும் கிடைக்காது. ஓகே, சிம்பிளா கிடைச்சா இப்ப என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு சிம்பிளா ஒரு பொசிஷன் உட்காந்துருக்கலாம், அவ்வளவுதான் கிடைக்கும். பட் இஃப் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு ஸ்பெண்ட் யுவர் யங்கர் ஏஜ், ஓகே, இன் அப்ராப்ரியேட் வே, இன் ரைட் வே. ஸோ டெஃபினட் அவர் சார் சொன்ன ஒரு வார்த்தையை நீங்க நோட் பண்ணீங்களா எனக்கு தெரியல. ஒய் ஐ எம் ஸ்பீக்கிங் இன் தமிழ், இட் ஷுட் ரீச் எவ்ரி ஒன். That is the purpose. Okay. So again, I'm saying, dear students, our water சொன்னாரு, he started a business with a zero income. எனக்கு போச்சல எதுவுமே போறதில்ல, பட் நான் earn பண்ணணும், win பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சா எனக்கு இந்த உலகமே இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னாரு இல்லையா. So I request all my students, why I am repeatedly saying, because I want all the 60 students to have a colorful life. Okay. So again, as per the request from our Karthik sir, we are planning to conduct a session, lot of sessions with Valan sir. Okay. So to give how to do export business, how to do import business. So as HOD madam rightly pointed out, how to identify the buyers, how to identify the countries, in what way we can reduce the risk, we can reduce the loss. So everything we are going to plan with our Valan sir, and we are going to conduct the session exclusively for the export and import with all your support. So see the strength. So totally 59 students from second BBA and totally 15 students from third BBA. Now, including the faculty members, only 56. Out of 56, how many of you are listening? That is very important question. So anyhow, you all please make use of this session. If you have any doubt, you just feel free to contact our HOD madam. So definitely, once again, I thank the program coordinators, Vanitha madam and Karthik sir, for this arrangements. And also, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to Kamalada madam, Bokila madam, and Rajeshwari madam, Saranya madam, for their support towards this program. So thank you all. Thank you so much. And over to MC Desk. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for taking your own time and answering all the questions. You made the session more interactive and interesting.
We must find time to stop and thank people who make a difference in our lives. Now we have come to the end of this lively session. I call upon Abhilash to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great honor for me to propose the vote of thanks. I am Abhilash of first BPA. Feel happy to thank you all for sparing your precious time with your virtual presence. First of all, I thank our resource person, Mr. J. Velan Tangaraj sir, Managing Director, MRJ Exports, who spent time from his busiest schedule to grace this occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely encourage us in future, sir. Thank you, sir. Next, I extend my thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. S. Balusamy sir, the backbone of our institution, and motivating us to do the best. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to Dr. Shyam Sundar sir, Dean of School of Management, Dr. S. Vanitha ma'am, Head of the Staff Department, and all other staff members for your virtual presence gracing this event. Thank you all. I also extend my thanks to all my friends for their enormous cooperation in making this session a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Already we have discussed, right? We have to upload all the videos in the Facebook.
Thank you all for joining. Okay, you have a class, you have 2 classes, BL and marketing management. So do attend the class. For third BBA, we have classes from 2:30 to 3:30. Okay, cost and management accounting. So we also want 100% attendance for online classes also. Okay. Kindly respond to me.
Okay, ma'am.